Listen to this.
I'm going to you next because you set the tone right out of the gate. You came out firing and kind of
pick it up. I think we should pick it up more. Come on, let's play a little bit.
Play a little bit. I like it. It has set a different tone.
So Caitlin Clark, once she said this, she's pointed directly at your name.
That was Caitlin Clark on live national television, pointing right across the floor at Chennedy Carter and calling out the entire court mid-game. She didn't hold back, and honestly, she didn't care who got uncomfortable. When you look at what actually played out during this WNBA All-Star Showcase, it became clear within the first 10 minutes that something was deeply off. You had millions of eyes tuning in, expecting a competitive showcase of the best talent on the planet. And instead, viewers got an exhibition that looked closer to a casual Sunday shoot-around. The energy was flat, the defense was completely non-existent, and several players looked like they would rather be anywhere else in the world.
Why did you want to do that?
I mean, I think these fans, they pay a lot of money to get in the door. Let's not just walk around. We don't need to go 100%, but let's pick it up and have some fun for them.
Okay, your team was down by 10.
She said it directly to the broadcast mic. Fans pay hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars to fill those arenas, and watching players casually jog up and down the floor feels like an absolute slap in the face. Now, if you think this is just standard All-Star Game fatigue, stick around because the real issue isn't just a lack of effort on defense. It goes way deeper into how the league is marketing its biggest stars, how contract dynamics are driving a wedge in the locker room, and why Caitlin Clark seems completely fed up with being used as a media shield while the league's viewership momentum starts to take a serious hit.
Look like Caitlin Clark is going to get the last laugh today during the WNBA All-Star Game. Now, I watched some of this game, and I have to be honest with you. It is boring. It is just boring. You can tell the players ain't playing for real. You can tell that they really ain't into it. And at this point, for the WNBA to already be kind of struggling with ratings, you would think that they would have made it their mission to go out there and put on.
The frustration from fans and commentators is hitting an all-time high. For years, the narrative around women's basketball was simply that it needed more visibility, more main network TV slots, and bigger corporate sponsors. But now that those broadcast deals are secured and the cameras are fully zoomed in, performances like this do the exact opposite of building a sustainable fan base. When a league is fighting for mainstream market share, every marquee event is supposed to be a showcase. Instead, when casual viewers tune in and see a product that looks completely uninspired, they simply change the channel, and they do not come back.
Look. You cannot be serious. This is what they're doing during the game. How can we watch this? Are you serious right now?
Look at that sequence right there. You have players literally laughing, walking through plays, and letting uncontested buckets go by without even raising a hand on defense. A'ja Wilson is down on the block, barely moving, and nobody is making even a basic effort to contest shots. It creates a strange paradox for the sport. On one hand, you have rookie sensations like Caitlin Clark driving unprecedented ticket sales, selling out arenas nationwide, and bringing in record-breaking television ratings. On the other hand, the broader league culture during these high-profile events feels completely detached from the urgency required to hold on to that new audience.
Let's do this.
Court said we're not letting him back in this game, so I'm gonna hold her to that.
Well, we got a little surprise for you here, Caitlin, because not only do you have the headset on, your teammate Kelsey Mitchell has the headset on as well. All right, now, Kelsey, you haven't isolated on Caitlin at all for a blow-by yet. Is that coming?
Kelsey, you know better than that, sweetie.
We already had a talk, unfortunately, guys.
Yeah.
We stand together.
She picked my pocket, so she better not do that to me.
Notice the dynamic on the sideline during these mic'd-up segments. While the league tries to push a lighthearted, jovial narrative to the broadcast trucks, Clark's body language tells a completely different story when the action starts. There is a glaring divide happening behind the scenes. Clark was brought into the league with immense pressure, handed the responsibility of carrying the sport's rating surge on her shoulders. Yet, whenever she demands a standard of intensity or pushes for a higher quality of play, it gets brushed off as unnecessary or aggressive. She came out firing from the logo early on, trying to establish a competitive standard, but the overall environment around her immediately dragged the pace back down to a crawl.
Gotta stick together, y'all.
We talked about it a little with Aaliyah before the game, guys, but how would you describe the connection that you three have and the friendship you three have built?
Man, we like a trio, man. We done built bonds over time for so many years to come, and I think that the more and more we gel together, the greatness is going to, show itself. And I just think that our relationship as people, as humans, is what make the greatest things happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just really special for our organization, for all three of us to be here, and they're two really special people in my life, and two people I care about way more as people than as teammates.
Hearing Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark talk about their chemistry gives you a glimpse into what this team could actually be if the environment allowed them to play at full throttle. They have the talent, they have the chemistry, and they have a natural connection that fans genuinely want to watch. But here is where the financial reality comes into play and complicates everything. Aaliyah Boston and other established stars are sitting on specific structural setups within the league, while the salary hierarchy across the WNBA remains one of the most contentious topics in modern sports business. You have top-tier athletes making base salaries capped in the low six figures, while individual popularity drives millions in external endorsements. That creates an inherent tension on the floor when the spotlight is overwhelmingly focused on a single individual, regardless of the team's overall salary structure.
Caitlin Clark had 20 minutes played. She had 17 points, 6 of 6 from the field, 5 of 14 from three. I think Caitlin Clark was just chunking them up at one point. She had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 1 defensive rebound. She had a -3 plus minus.
Let's break down the actual numbers from the box score, because figures do not lie. Clark logged 20 minutes on the floor, put up 17 points, and shot 5 of 14 from three-point range. She was actively hunting her shot, trying to generate excitement, but finished with a -3 plus-minus while committing 4 turnovers. Meanwhile, Kelsey Mitchell exploded for 26 points in 21 minutes, carrying a massive load of the offensive scoring. But despite those individual stat lines, the structural flow of the game was totally fragmented. When players like Aaliyah Boston only see 5 total minutes of action in a premier showcase, it raises serious questions about coaching decisions, load management, and what the ultimate goal of these mid-season events actually is.
This moment right here, bro, because this right here is significant to
I'm going to
a
you
lot
next because
of
you
what is
set
going
the
on
tone right out of the gate. You came out firing and kind of
Pick it up. I think we should pick it up more. Come on, let's play a little bit.
play a little bit. I like it. It has set a different tone. Why did you want to do that?
I mean, I think these fans, they pay a lot of money to get in the door. Let's not just walk around. We don't need to go 100%, but let's pick it up and have some fun for them.
Okay.
This specific clip before halftime is the moment everyone is dissecting. Clark directly tells the interviewer that fans pay high ticket prices and shouldn't be watching players walk around the floor. She explicitly clarifies that nobody is asking for a full playoff intensity 94-foot press, but there has to be a baseline of effort to respect the paying crowd. The response from other veterans on the floor was telling. Instead of matching that call to action, the tempo stayed passive. This highlights the exact cultural rift currently dividing the league. You have a younger generation of entry-level star power that understands modern entertainment demands immediate intensity, colliding with an established core that treats these events as secondary photo ops. When ticket prices spike by 300% in major markets whenever Clark comes to town, the expectation from the crowd naturally changes. You cannot charge premium prices for a product and then deliver a relaxed scrimmage without facing massive public pushback.
Caitlin Clark said, yeah, let's just pick it up and play a little bit. Let's just play a little bit. Because as of right now, y'all ain't playing. They playing, but they ain't playing. Don't nobody want to see this? This game was boring. I'll be honest. This why I don't even be going live for games no more. It's just boring. I cannot force myself to watch the game. Guys, it's part of the reason why I don't do it. Because if the game get boring, my life's going to get boring. Because I'm just not going to be. I'm sorry. I can't fake the funk. I can't get on here on live and fake the funk with y'all. That's just something John Liquidator cannot do. My brand, I will not stand for that.
The broader point comes down to authenticity. Audiences tune into sports because they want real competition, genuine stakes, and unscripted drama. When an event devolves into a manufactured show where nobody cares about the outcome, the illusion breaks and the audience tunes out. Caitlin Clark calling out the passive play in real time wasn't just a random sideline comment. It was a symptom of a much larger issue holding the league back. If the WNBA wants to maintain the unprecedented media attention and record broadcast revenue it generated over the past year, the standard of play during marquee events has to match the hype. So where do you stand on this whole situation? Is Caitlin Clark completely justified for demanding higher intensity for the paying fans? Or are viewers expecting too much from an exhibition All-Star game? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest analysis.